In the early days of YouTube, there was a noticeable trend when it came to video game reviews.
The music and sound, well, they blow chunks.
What a load of bouncing grasshopper shit! This is Mario Kart for fucking out loud!
And the reason I call it the Nintendo Shit Cube, because it's a piece of fucking shit!
This game is garbage. I'd rather put my balls in a crocodile's mouth while shoving my head up a unicorn's asshole! More like Peach's Fantasy Dickland!
Of course, like any fad, the angry reviewing phase ended up running its course, and reviewers who once saw popularity shitting on video games reviews suddenly found themselves, well, no longer popular, to say the least. Even AVGN traded constant shit gags for a calmer and more informational style. Oh, by the way, hello, dear viewer. Yeah, it's back. Welcome to RAR!
Are you hearing what I'm saying? Reviewers think that I am playing. Are you hearing what I'm saying? Reviewers think that I am playing. Just reviewing a reviewer, reviewing a reviewer, just reviewing a reviewer, reviewing a reviewer, just reviewing a reviewer, reviewing a reviewer, just reviewing a reviewer, reviewing a reviewer.
So what's the problem with the current trends on YouTube? Well,
we are positively certain this is what people would pay for. Play Rad Generic Fantasy, the game everyone is downloading but no one is actually playing.
Well, you see, here's a
Asalieri. You've seen a variety of YouTube personalities' penises. Why?
You see, there's the soap you shower with? It's too good. You probably haven't even questioned what kind of shit you lather with. Let's face it, most assholes don't. As you can see... God damn it, YouTube! Nowadays, you definitely need some sort of ad blocker, or like me, they will shove an ad in your face every 5 seconds. Some people go really nuts with these ads. Even back in the day, it was just usually at the beginning of the video mostly. But now they have them in the middle, the other middle, the other middle, the other middle, and after 50 or so ads, 2 at the end for good measure. It's the scourge of modern YouTube. So of course, with all the ad money being splashed around and YouTube spanking every person who dares say words like and reviewing rapidly turned into a tame, unchallenging, unthreatening, and, well, unfunny wasteland. Enter Nitro Rad, a guy whose username sounds like a one-note, boring early 90s racing game where you only get to choose from 3 different cars, and every car is pretty much the same car. But aside from the generic and uninspired name, which, by the way, thanks to the guy who recommended this guy for an RAR, but why? Why did you make me watch this? Well, let me explain the immediate problems.
Hello, dear viewer. This is Asa, and I'm here having fun, allegedly, at Castles and Coasters, on the least exciting roller coaster ever made. This roller coaster is so tame, as you can see, that I can record and not even drop my phone. I got glasses on. I guess I'm doing this to illustrate that watching Nitro Rad is about as exciting as being on this coaster. Woohoo! I don't know what the screaming is about. It's so exciting, you know? So, I hope you enjoyed today's episode. Because it's as exciting as this just was.
You see, a long time ago I said that angry reviewing was the scourge of video game reviewing. I never thought I'd live to see the day when I wished people would return to angry reviewing because, well, Over the years, reviewers have become a lot more boring to watch thanks to their collective choice to move on to quote-unquote happy reviews. Happy reviews are as follows.
Hey guys, I love you all, and today we're gonna look at this turd. There's nothing wrong with this turd, despite its many perceived flaws. I actually like the taste of this turd, and if I lick it, I can almost feel like I'm tasting chocolate. Well, I'm sure glad you're here to watch 30 minutes of me praising this turd. Okay, well, it may not be a turd for everyone, but I recognize that some people may not like the taste of turd. But I love it, and well, if you love this turd too, leave a comment and smash that like button. Thanks for wasting 30 minutes of your time with me today.
I'm not even kidding when I say 30 minutes. I mean, just look at this list of videos. Everything from 15-minute long ones to even hour-long ones. Jesus Christ, if you asked Nitro Rad for the Cliff Notes versions, it would still be longer than War and Peace. Realize this video itself may very well end up being 20 to 30 minutes long, but hey, look, one look at my channel and you'll see in general 3 to 5 minute videos on average. What I'm saying is, there's a general lack of short videos in his channel. Wait, this one's just a minute long? Thank God it's an ad.
Introducing the Nitro Rad horror shirt.
Oh, lovely! We get the privilege of watching 2 ads before we watch Nitro ads so that we can finish the ad with 2 ads more. Thanks for adding to the ads, Nitro ad. Now, excuse me, because I feel there's so much addition going on here that I feel I need to subtract my eyes from your channel, is what I would say, except I need to actually watch a few of these in order to write a proper review.
Featuring the artwork of Kevin Fogaragan.
Excuse me, I don't think I got his name.
Kevin Fogaragan.
Kevin
Fogaragan.
Fuck Rocket? With a name like that, he should be doing porn. Now, I wanted to watch these about as badly as Superman wants to be fucked repeatedly with a 20-inch spiked dildo made out of kryptonite. God, please don't let there be Rule 34 of that. Anyhow, I recruited 2 friends. Yeah, friends, who may or may not still be friends after I subjected them to this, but let's just look at how much fun we were having, shall we? Oh yeah, totally engaged and enthralled with what we were watching. It was an amazing experience. About as much fun as, God damn it!
Hell yeah, Superman will be coming soon. Because Kevin Fuck Rocket is here, baby. Oh yeah.
Now how dare you make that joke, Asa, you homophobic prick. I hear you angrily typing already, guys. Look, Superman is asexual and he doesn't like pain play. And kryptonite kills him. Just keep that in mind.
JKT, I am at Asa's house again. When was the last time you saw that? And last time he was as fat as me.
Yeah.
Look at him now.
He made me smell like crap. You're gonna see pretty soon. Nitro Rad's like the new NyQuil because you and I were both pretty alert.
We were yawning. Yeah, we were alert, and then during his reviews, he started yawning.
And he started yawning.
Yeah. Became a yawn fest.
I mean, I don't think he's bad, but you know.
He's just like I said, he's super generic. Like he's
Now, Nitro Rad here, he didn't start off as a quote-unquote happy reviewer. No siree, he caught the tail end of the angry reviewing death knell days, having started in December of 2013, so he was still of the mindset that if he was just a little edgy, he could rake in the views. Now, he looked like this in 2013, so I imagine he was in his late teens back then. Nitro Rad is the kind of name I'd expect from someone 20 years older than him, however.
Yo, 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 cool kids of today, I'm Nitro Dad. Check out my awesome copy of
Aerobiz Supersonic. Yeah! In Aerobiz Supersonic, you're a CEO and you call the shots. You're ambitious and you strive for excellence. Come to think of it, I think he is reading from the back of the damn boxes. Oh, man. I don't get paid enough for this shit.
So yeah, I guess this is my first video on the Nitro Rad channel, which is essentially a channel I wanted to make so I could make videos about games. So I can essentially, like, share games I like that you may not know with you so you can see them and be like, wow, that looks dumb as shit, James. Why do you like this fucking game?
As you can see, in general, Nitro Rad was kinda shaky on scripting, unsure of what to say, had trouble facing the camera, and when he wasn't rambling on and on hoping you won't click away from his video, he would curse to try to retain your attention. Wow, so much edge! We're gonna watch Nitro Rad, his trailer. Get a feel for what this guy's about, you know?
I know a lot of gamers out there don't have much patience. At least that's what Jackson, my buddy on Skype, said.
So you decided to make a YouTube channel? What, so you could teach them patience? I mean, granted, sitting through 5 hours of this...
Mario, what are you doing? Everything is in this room? Yeah, I think so. Expecting them to spawn in an enemy again because I picked up a key item. Yeah, I'm thinking you use that ball to clog something in the drain on the roof, and then that's a bug. That's a bug.
Would be a more practical and less bloody way for God to teach Job about patience.
So I'm at the register, and then I realize
you can't get no satisfaction?
I got no money. I was seriously broke.
Oh.
Why? Because I spent all my cold hard cash on
shirt so you could apply for a job?
Yokai Watch bullshit.
Oh.
Man, Koma-san is rad. So being the dude that I am, I decided to buy everything they got. Anywho, I decided to make a video. The gig? Review Star Tropics.
Wait, so you were broke, couldn't afford to even buy a t-shirt to put on, so you decide to show your love for Yokai Watch by reviewing Star Tropics? Yeah, shrooms do weird things to a man. I mean, I was once told by an Aztec god to climb the roof and make him a bowl of alphabet cereal. Only I was the alphabet.
And there it was, this video. It was well made, cool, but I couldn't tell if it was the shit or just plain old shit.
Okay, easy jokes aside, you just said it was well made and cool, so I doubt you had any doubts.
Yeah, so it's informative, fast, aggressive, and packing heat. Bada bing.
Now you say it's informative, fast, and packing heat. If by informative you mean long, boring, and repetitive info dumping, by fast you mean 30 minutes long on average, and by packing heat you mean slobbering over a lot of games like they're the best thing ever made, then sure.
Then I start getting these comments. People out there were actually watching this thing. Could you believe that?
No, I don't.
Saying things like, you're my new favorite YouTuber. Keep up the great work. Nitro Rad. I bet if you keep at it, you could get more subscribers than Peanut Butter Gamer.
Well, at least we know what his goal was. Nowadays, even the Peanut Butter Gamer can't get as many subs as the Peanut Butter Gamer.
I want to be #1. How's that?
But your videos are #2. Quite the conundrum.
Short and simple enough for ya? It's gonna be a long, hard road. But who knows? Could kick ass.
Dude, that joke was Game Dude levels of sad. You just said ass and you showed an ass. Wow. Amazing. This is the state of humor these days, and one big reason why our world population is more depressed than ever before in history.
And for you there holding the mouse right now, just click the subscribe button already. Let the bloodshed begin.
Oh yeah, that forced whisper shit that sounds like Joey's World Tour seducing a chicken nugget?
I wish you could smell this. Oh yeah. I love orange. It's so delish.
Yeah, he does that in all his videos.
Nitro Rad, #10. Nitro Rad,
Kevin Foggeroggen.
We're no strangers to love. You know the rules, and so do I. Someone tell him it adds a cringe factor to his videos, please. Whoever believes raspy whispers are cool should no longer be allowed to be put in charge of deciding what's cool and what isn't. What's more depressing is when you realize that Nitro Rad isn't really being himself. You can see just how he caters to an audience when you compare his newest Ty the Tasmanian Tiger review to his old Ty the Tasmanian Tiger review. And the person who asked for this review, this particular change of heart, or perceived change of heart, was exactly what turned them sour on you, Nitro Sad, so get a load of how he introduces his revised version, quote-unquote.
Back in the day when I had no idea what I was doing and I thought the road to YouTube success was paved by pessimism. Like Ty did to his fellow mascots back in the day, I made fun of the game, and I made his problems seem way worse than they really were.
Now compare that to the old version.
When I was a kid, I loved this game. I thought it was the shit. As a big fan of platformer games like Mario, Banjo, and Rayman, I just couldn't tear myself away from it. So does it hold up as a hidden gem, or was I just dumb? Let's find out.
So the premise of the old one was to see if the game still held up to his then current standards, and the premise of the remake was to see if his old review still held up to his current standards. Well, let me give you the Cliff Notes version.
On your mic, you did it.
Why did he do that? So like, fuck. I do something for someone and then they just...
On your mic, you did it.
It's just like, it's still good. It's still good, dude. It's still good. I love how the portal just, boom, just throws him right out. He just eats dirt immediately.
There's not much difference at all in both reviews. He's just younger and snarkier in the first one.
Boss Cass is now on a hunt for the talismans, and it's up to Ty to find them first to rescue his parents and stop Cass from taking over the world. It's a pretty dumb plot, but hey, it's for kids.
And he's not even trying in the second one.
It's now up to Ty to gather the talismans before Cass can bring his family back to the Outback and put a stop to Cass's evil plans. And while the jokes don't always land, there's plenty of great moments.
Now, to give you an idea how much more he pads his content than he used to, here they are on my editing program, side by side. The old version clocks in at 12 minutes and 50 seconds. The new version is 24 minutes and 44 seconds long. You can almost fit an entire 2 of the first into the length of the second. How on earth did he double the time of the first one? Well, he just talked more and info dumped more. It really is just a super padded out version of his first video. Take the time to watch both if you have an hour to kill and are impatiently waiting for the arsenic to kick in. You will be amazed at just how unnecessary the revised version was. He complains just as much in it, only now his complaints are quote-unquote nicer sounding.
And I understand that Ty is trying to guide the player along an initial path to try and teach them the layout before giving them that freedom, but the problem is once those collectibles are all gone after the first run, you're then retreading the level again searching for those remaining Thunder Eggs, and the now itemless level is difficult to navigate. This is not a problem in a lot of the levels, but the larger levels, they can be a bit too large.
Oh, and he takes longer to get to his points. Which is why I maintain that he isn't really being himself. It all just comes off as trying too hard to placate what he might see as a harder-to-please audience.
All for the sake of, I don't know, comedy? Painfully mediocre. Right, that's what I called it. I was trying to spin this bogus narrative of revisiting the game I grew up with as a kid just to find out it sucks. I just thought that was a cool and trendy idea, so that's what I went with.
And now you think it's cool and trendy to quote-unquote be nice in your videos when in reality you're putting out the same message and the goal is the same as well, to be popular and make more YouTube dollars. So what has changed, Nitro Lad? Really, the only big difference now is that he seems to have a grasp of what an opal is finally. This is his new version, just mentions it quickly.
You might find them by navigating obstacles, completing tasks for NPCs, or collecting every one of the 300 opals in a stage.
And this is the old one.
You'll also be rewarded with a Thunder Egg if you can manage to collect all 300 opals in each stage. I don't know what an opal is, but apparently they're these things. Collecting all of these is a bitch.
Yeah, collecting all of the opals would be a bitch at $200 to $50,000 a pop. Honestly, you're not gonna get a lot of authenticity or fun or information out of his Nitro Rad channel, but he does have a separate channel called Garanikor? Garanikor? Whatever your funky backup channel is called. Anyhow, Gara Kafuin might be more fun for you, given that he seems to be having more fun filming sketches with his friends than when he's reviewing games.
Is there like a game where you can play as this guy?
I have a game where you can play these characters.
Ow!
So basically, if you're under 14, you're gonna love it. Remember back in the day when you were 10 and you used to watch Smosh or Niga Higa or Fred? Well, it's kinda like that. Well, that's about all I got to say about Nitro Rad. I don't hate him, I just don't find his stuff worth watching. I find it bland, boring, and kinda generic. It's your average nostalgic video game review channel with nothing new or interesting happening in there. But don't take my word for it.
Unless you know about it and how it works, you might not even do it or be aware that it's even a thing. And your reward for doing it is the same thing you get for beating any other mission in the game. It turns it from this cool, super secret side thing into, oh yeah, you also have to do this if you want all the stars. Well, with that said, all there's left is to check out the mini-games. I noticed...
I know, right? It's like, the whole point of the game is get stars, so...
Are you mad, Ashton?
Yeah.
Are you mad because there's so much noise?
We're recording, by the way. That's going in the review. Till next time, dear viewer.
On the next RAR!
No, I don't have any idea who will be next, but you can leave a comment and let me know who you'd like to see evaluated here. Alright, see you later.